chat here. Cool. Hi everyone. Hi everybody. I'm a little early. Let's see. Cool. Yay. Hi Adela. Hi Larissa. Can you see me okay and hear me okay? Hear me and see me? Yay. Hey. Welcome. It might be a little loud in here tonight just because I guess they're having an exhibition next door. It's a lot of like spillover. I'm in an art studio, so it's crazy. I can't see myself, so if anything comes up, just let me know. To find where I'm studio mode. Maybe it's studio mode. That's not it. Cool. Well, we'll give it another minute while everybody shows up and get started. Cool. Cool. I'm looking at my computer under here. You might hear I'm a little hoarse. Got kind of a cold, but I like it. My voice is nice and deep today. Looking good. Thank you. Feels good. It's working. I'm using all sorts of new software and cameras and stuff, so this is going to be the first time I use these things. Everyone that's in here, if you would, put your zodiac sign in your sun sign, sun, moon, rising. Let's do that into the chat. No. I don't know where am I. All right. Let's get going, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for coming and joining me. I'm going to try to do an overhead as well, but that's going to have to be afterward. I've got a couple cameras in here and some new lights and a new space. Things looking nice. So, welcome. To start, I just wanted to say Happy New Year, everybody. What an exciting time. My year was insane, and anytime any year is like good, it's equally crazy. So I'm kind of that from a lot of people, you know, a lot of ups and downs. A lot can happen in a year. I myself moved to a new city. I've actually moved, my God, 5 times since last year. I've been trying to get settled somewhere. And you'd be happy I just found a house. And if you see in there, Eye of the Serpent Tarot, she actually helped me find a house. A place in Topanga. Isn't that exciting? Not. It took a while. Here we go. So let's start with Aries. I'm going to read from the Aries, or from the excerpt from the pamphlet. Aries is the beginning of the zodiac and also known as the leader, right? They kind of represent the beginning of life. So each zodiac sign represents a different life. And Aries can be kind of childlike, they could be brash, but also very and they're represented by the ram. Initiating the astrological cycle, Aries is the beginning stages of life. The ram embodies a relentless flame with unyielding courage. He confronts life head-on with boundless energy and takes action without thinking. Aries' fervor for existence pairs with naivete, unapologetic and sometimes hot-headed. The quickest of the signs to anger, his hot-headed explosions quickly dissipate into a playful romp. And that's March 21st to April 21st. And that's a fire sign, a cardinal fire sign. Cool. Let's read these. Ooh, we got a lot of good Cancer, Scorpio, rising, sun and moon. Got some Scorpios, a lot of Scorpio energy. Cool. Welcome, Chris. All right. So, Aries. Let's get started with Aries, just to do it in order. I want to do simple readings too, unless they unfold into something crazy, just to keep it. We got 12 of them, so we'll just keep it pretty simple. So we got Find Water, and then within that, we got the Struggle Through card. An opportunity, a gateway is going to come about. Let's see what covers all of these. Got Find Spirit over Water. Trust Your Gut over the Struggle Through. And Go Through with the Earth card. Oh, look at that. Another Go Through the Gateway card. Interesting. This looks like travel to me. This looks like going with the here, Aries. This is about depth and going with the flow and finding courage to go with the flow. I see a lot of it feels like overseas, especially with this Earth card and 2 gateways on top of an Earth card, which is an odd thing. Struggling is too. Right at the center of this reading, you've got the Struggle Through card, covered by the Trust Your Gut, which is kind of what struggling through is. It requires that we say yes in every moment. So the of every moment to get to the shore, this guy is trying to get to the shore, is the result of saying yes and no to different things at every moment. So I imagine that this year you'll probably have to say no more than you'll say yes. Maybe, let's see. But it looks like more than anything, it's a letting go of control. I keep hearing letting go of control. Finding water it's our emotions. Aries can be so emotional in a lot of ways. I've seen my Aries outbursts, and they're very real, but also they're some of the most joyous people that I know. And the Spirit card is the life that permeates through everything. And so when I see this, this year to go deeply into your actions and whatever is hindering you and break them apart with Spirit, right? With courage, with moving forward, with that kind of fiery energy that Aries is, that Aries embodies. And then your Struggle card and your Trust Your Gut, probably to do with that, especially with 2 water cards in a row. And I'm just demonstrating this, especially because I want to show you how I read these cards. I see a lot of water, right? This calm, deep water going to this tumultuous, deep water, to a shallow, still water covered by earth, which is mostly water. So emotional year, and it's about breaking out of patterns and going into somewhere new. And it looks like it could be a new home, potentially, a new place of residence. For me, it feels like travel and some sort of travel that will affect your life deeply. Hope that makes sense. Happy New Year, everyone, by the way. Again, Happy New Year. So if you are an Aries, let me know. Let's go to the next sign. I'm going to read again from the book. Have to look down at my computer, but Taurus, second sign from the book. So I designed these to come with a booklet every time if you did buy the Zodiac, it's going to come with a booklet, and I designed a system so you can add to your book. You can print off the main book or just make your own book. And these are the pages. Very beautiful. And you can, they're ring bound, so they're super easy to use. So Taurus is a sensualist. Taurus, the sensualist, I should say, is ruled by Venus. Calm and measured, Taurus is known for being unshakable. This ruled Venus, the bull, enjoys earthly delights and sensory pleasure, flavorful food, high art, and serene environments. The most patient sign in the zodiac tells us how to find happiness and power in slow growth, like the deepening roots of a tree. The bull is grounded and steadfast, making them the most stubborn sign. The bull craves stability and is incredibly devoted and responsible, but can sometimes be compromising and stubborn. And that's April. If you're born from April 21st to May 21st, that is your sun sign. Element is earth, and they are a fixed sign. Oh, you're welcome, Larissa. Thank you for everybody that's commenting. And all right, let's give it a shuffle for Taurus. What should Tauruses be looking for this year? It's a terrible shuffle. I'm gonna roll with it. This is a Taurus shuffle. It's like refusing to shuffle. All right. Very Taurus shuffle. All right, what should Taurus look out for this year? I'm going to try to keep these sticking to a 6-card reading. Taurus. First card we have is Uranus. Next is the Rise Above It card. And the No card. Let's see what covers Uranus here. Uranus rules Pisces and is... Aquarius. Pluto is currently in Aquarius. Technology and breakthroughs, significant breakthroughs. Cyclical change. Oftentimes when I'm pulling cards, and I say this a lot, on a live, somebody asked me, what is the most sassy card in the deck? And so I said, well, I don't know. Let's ask the deck what the most sassy in the deck is. And I pulled this one, which I see often. It's the Read Your Omens card, which is just like, just look around, read the cards. And I get that sometimes when I'm like pulling extra cards. You know, if you start treating this deck as though you're having a with it, it will converse back to you. So I like that about this thing. Uranus, you have Uranus covered by the sleep card. This is the card of wakefulness and not missing opportunities. So opportunities and great breakthroughs could be through for you this year. I see as well as giving something away, which is very, very in line with Uranus. Whenever I see Uranus in a reading, oftentimes that's like a breakup or some sort of like giving away. More often than not, it's a person. So to start the year, it looks like Uranus energies and that not waiting around to release something is very, very important. Next, you've got the Rise Above It card, which is the card of non-problems. We've all heard the story of the farmer and bad things supposedly keep happening to him that end up being good things, right? His son breaks his leg and everyone goes, oh my God, that's terrible. Your son broke his leg. And he says, maybe. And then the next day the army rolls through and goes, we need your son to enlist. And they go, well, he can't. He's got a broken leg, right? So it's the card of non-problems, but it's a wider view. This person is walking up a set of stairs to get a wider view. Rise above it is oftentimes a card of non-problems. But in this particular case, with the speak your truth and the contact the other, I imagine some sort of breakup situation. Honestly, I don't like reading for that stuff, like putting that out there, like saying you should break up with your partner. But Uranus next to the rise above it card with the getting over, like don't and the no card, there's a lot of like no energy, a lot of like breakup energy. Don't contact this person. That's what this feels like. Not contact this person, instead focus on whatever is going on in your own inner world, right? This is getting your inner world together. So I hope this makes for Taurus. Imagine this is a very specific thing that's going on here, but a lot of breakthroughs or breakups, and doing so in a way that is gracefully quiet, I should say. Giving something away to make room for something new is going to be very, very important for your 2024. Yes. Great. The next sign we have is Gemini, the thinker. The twins, intrinsically ambidextrous and talented, are keenly interested in multiple realities simultaneously. They serve as a reminder of the duality in all aspects of life and have an insatiable curiosity that drives their desire to explore perspectives. By Mercury, Gemini is the cosmic messenger and the social butterfly. Witted and easily engage in conversations on any topic. The twins mirror life's inherent contradictions, effortlessly integrating opposing forces. They create a balanced and expansive self-awareness. And my Venus is actually in Gemini, which means I have a lot of interests, which is kind of why this deck is such a mishmash of so many things. And I also realized that Venus and Mercury made a baby, and that baby was Cupid. So this is my little Cupid deck. About making a Cupid deck. I thought that would be really cool. Or a Venus deck. I don't know, I'm struggling to make a good shuffle. Here we go. So, Gemini, for all my Geminis out there. What does Gemini need to know this year? What is this year going to give for Gemini? Tie new knots, new partnerships, new friendships, new lovers. The stop card. Stopping something. Like sometimes all you got to do is nothing. And you got the Earth card. Gemini. Let's see what this new knots card is. This new friends card. Could be an Earth sign. A very joyous connection with an Earth sign. Maybe a Taurus, maybe a Capricorn. Lovely. Getting some relationships today. We got the stop card. When this happens. Stop. Yes. Stop. Nothing. Sometimes there's situations. I imagine presented with some sort of big situation where you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to go into it. You don't have to. All. And then we've got the Earth card, covered by the struggle card. The Earth card often comes up not just with travel, but when we're working with other people, as well as like earthly things, right? The Earth card is working with people from around the world. And that struggle card. Interesting combo. I want to know more about you got the avoid your fate and the move your body. this to me intuitively feels like an opportunity that will come to you if you don't pursue it too hard. You as a social butterfly and having someone, some sort of joyous connection as well, may open up into a opportunity or a partnership or something like that, in which you may need to move because you've got this, or they want you to move. But the avoid your fate card is kind of a tricky card. I made it because I wanted something that was the opposite of destiny, right? And those two are kind of interchangeable within the deck. But avoiding your fate, I get more than anything when people quit their job or something like that. That's Larissa. Hey, everyone. Party time. Happy New Year, everybody. Larissa just said she has a whole room full of people watching. So we'll get to everybody. But this Gemini situation, you've got this like, yes, my thinking very simply is that stop saying yes so much. I know that we can habitually say yes to things to make it more of a to make life easier, but it ends up making life harder. I think we should say no more than we say yes, honestly, in most situations. And then we've got the Earth card, and the Struggle Through card. I want to know more about this. Let's pull some clarifiers. You've got a lot of new beginning stuff. So you've got seeds in the fire, which is like passion. So the beginnings of a relationship, perhaps. This looks like a lot of more relational stuff. It looks like maybe something is coming in that's new that you're passionate about. It could be a relationship or a job. I wonder what this is. As though you've got some new passionate beginning, but it's going to be elsewhere, and it's going to be it's going to take a lot of effort, right? The struggle card comes up a lot these days because it feels like struggle is the way that we become awake in the world. It's the way that oftentimes we unlock parts of ourselves, right? It can be a challenge, and challenges are how we grow, right? I always think of physical exertion. It's like physical exertion, right? So yeah, you got some good stuff coming. You got good connections, it looks like, at new beginnings. Stopping. Sometimes you don't even have to pursue it, you know? Sometimes you don't even have to pursue it. Sometimes it just comes to you. That's Taurus. All right. Or Gemini, excuse me. That's Gemini. Cancer. Everybody still with me? Hey, everyone. Love us in. Cancer. Profoundly sensitive and emotional. Cancer is the embrace of family and the scarcity of the home. Oh, excuse me. The sanctity of the home. Cancer's tender resilience, testament that fortitude lies not only in protective armor, but also within the power of security and softness. Under the moon's tender gaze, the crab navigates the waters of emotion with empathy. In the same of connection, one discovers that the soul of Cancer flourishes. It is a privilege to be in the intuitive imagination of the adaptable Cancerian. June 22nd to July 22nd. That's a water sign as cardinal. That is the nurturer. Let's see what we can do for the nurturer. For all the Cancers watching. Let's lay out this year for the Cancers watching. You got the bigger picture. Zooming out. You got the gateway card as well. Opportunities, y'all. The give patience to the road card. This is a virtue, as they say. right, Adela. That's got the zoom out. Yes. Interesting. Go through the gateway card. Another window of opportunity. A lot of similar cards. Move your body. That's the move your body card. And then the give patience to the road. Use your lock as a key. Which is the road. The obstacle is the way, right? Or the obstacle is the path, some say. So let's go back to this beginning card. This out card is the card of looking at a bigger picture and understanding the bigger picture. Zooming out is exploding your view, and so you're a speck in a myriad of other specks that are making bigger specks that are specks, just forever specks, right? But it's also about being the light. When we zoom out in our universe far enough, all we see is light, right? And so I imagined when I made this card that you are the sun in the center of this universe, and those are the situations around you, right? So zoom out. Yes, let's see. Kind of similar to Gemini here. Going further out, you're going to say, I mean, it looks like, look at bigger picture again in your relationships. This could be your job again. This could be lovers, that sort of thing. But it's asking you to zoom out, look at the bigger picture of those relationships that are uncomfortable. And I know my Cancers love to love their relationships. They're very warm and very intuitive, and they feel like home, So this is going to be a year where you need to take a bigger, wider view of the relationships around you. And what really comes to my mind too, this may be that you need to take a bigger view around the relationships that you say yes to and go far in, right? Sometimes that can be very unhealthy. And then you've got the go through the gateway card. Go through the gateway and move your body. The key to this gateway is just moving. Your physical body moving, right? Maybe this year you decided to make a change in your body, to exercise more. This year you decided to move to a new location, and you've got it covered by Mars and Mercury, right? Mars is a passionate energy. Mercury is a changing energy. It's about communication. Mars is about things like making love and war. We'll come back to this. And then give patience to the road. Sometimes the things that we have to do are not the things that we are wanting to do because it's difficult, right? Or it seems like the door is locked, but the only way forward is through that locked door. And when we have make a key door, then we have a new life skill that we can put in our pocket, right? But it requires going to that locked door, figuring out how to unlock it, not trying to figure out how to go around it. So if you have an obstacle in your way and you're feeling like this year is difficult, the way forward and the key to this locked door is going to be joy, right? You've got a couple doors here. You've got that gateway, and then you've got the lock as your key. And the key to this is joy, movement and joy. I like this for you, and I didn't know that there's multiple cards have snuck into this, and it's different often, but I haven't pulled them out yet. You've got the zoom out card twice, which is, it's telling you look at the bigger around your relationships and the way forward and the difficulty. I see a lot of difficulty with like the seek the edge, which is kind of a card of discomfort, but it's a card of growth, right? Joy is going to unlock a lot of things for you. Joy and movement this year. If you take anything away from this reading, joy and movement, moving your body. The body is primary. The body is a source of joy, right? Hope that makes sense. Adela says, so true, I don't move enough. I think we all spend a lot of time sitting, especially with technology. I'm definitely been trying to move more and change my to where I'm like actually doing physical activities and getting sun. I sat in the sun today. Made my cold feel better. Next is Leo. And if you didn't know, I'm a Leo, so we'll be reading for me too. I'll try not to project too much of myself on there, but this is a good astrological year for Leo. We got a jumper. There's order and chaos. My God, that's my lesson right now. Let's next card. Let's get this next card out there. Light, being the light. Lightness in your heart. And Leo, look at that. Hey. It's talking to us. We got Leo on Leo. I put this is a only one I made like this. The new one is much more I don't know, detailed. But I love this card. I might switch it out into this card later on, as opposed to the later sets. So I'm gonna place the Leo card at the end. I noticed if you didn't get the Zodiac expansion, at least get your card, because it addresses you. It's interesting. When you're really talking to it, it addresses you as your or whatever you identify with most. So I got all the jumpers. So there's order and chaos. We got the find others. You may be working with people that you need to look for others, or you've had a situation going on that's really stressful, and that you need to find that these things are happening for a reason. And then you've got the Embody Light card, which is the omens, and then Leo. It's saying, Leo, if you've got any other Leos out there, clear your mind, take time to meditate and clear out. You know, when energies are difficult, especially chaotic energies like this guy, we need to take time to clear out so we can embody the light and really honor the things that the universe is trying to tell us. If you're like me, and something comes up that's stressful, especially as somebody who uses divination a lot, I'm constantly seeking new answers, but the answers are usually the same. And so it's super important that we honor what the universe is trying to tell us in the moment. This whole reading looks as though if you are struggling to find or find your way out of a situation in which others are involved, or that you need to look for work partners, like-minded people is the word that comes to mind. Just know that this is all happening for a reason, right? And lightness in your being is going to reverberate out into the universe. Being light in your heart spreads the light, right? And so, yeah. If you take anything away from this, take time to meditate this year. Now, never hurts. And be the light, Leos. Happy New Year, Leos. It keeps throwing it at me. I'm going to get back in there. Get back in that deck. I'm going to pull one more card for Leo just because it threw the Leo card at me. What else do you want Leos to know? If there's a dark period, just go through that dark period. It's a shortcut. If you're going through any sort of darkness, just keep going. But bring a torch with you through that darkness. Oh, I forgot to read Leo. So Leo, the star, Ruled by the radiant sun, Leo blazes with the fire of self-expression. The lion invites us to step into brightest light and act from the beating of our heart. Leo is the performer of the zodiac, bringing a sense of fun and pride wherever they can. Driven by their ambition, Leo is confident in leadership positions and, as ascension, invites you on a journey of self-discovery and self-actualization. The lion is loyal and generous and proudly roars with courage in the face of a challenge. And that's July 23rd to August 22nd. It is a fire sign, and it is a fire sign. All right. Next, Virgo. Got any Virgos out there? This is for you. Virgo is the supporter. Virgo is known for being practical and focused. Her journey is to clear a path, a discerning mind, and a humble heart. Selflessly, she serves others in authentic support of the greater good. Her effortless precision and organization reminds us that these acts are a beloved ritual. She is attentive to her projects and looks for innate order of everything, sometimes sweating the small stuff. Virgo can turn the littlest things into unimaginably big things. August 23rd to September 22nd. Sign, and it's mutable. Nice. All right, for Virgo, what can we do for Virgo this year? What is Virgo's year? Or at least the best medicine for this year? Pluto, we're going through a pretty Plutonian time. Excuse me, Pluto. You got the plant seeds card, new beginnings again. And then the dream card, practice dreaming. I love this card. I love these. Look, you got a lot of blue energy right now. That blueness. Pluto. Retracing your steps. This is the card of going forward by going backward. Planting seeds is starting a garden, whatever that looks like. Let's see. And then practice dreaming. Lovely, Virgo. Lovely. You got practice dreaming by covering your destiny, and those two things are very similar. Practicing dreaming is the beginning of how any sort of destiny unfolds, because you have to dream it before you can live it, right? It's the seed, tuitional seed of what your life could be and your higher purpose. Now, to get there, you have to go through this Pluto energy, which is tough energy. Pluto breaks us down, right? Pluto puts pressure on us until we change. And it's for some reason... What I'm getting is that you should not move back home. I don't know who this is for, but you've got the retrace your steps, avoid all traps, and then move your body. So I imagine, let's see if this is a yes or a no. Yeah, it feels like going backward is the wrong way to this new beginning. Start a new beginning wherever you're at. Don't go backward. Don't go move in with your parents if you can avoid it. That kind of thing, right? Those Plutonian energies are hard, and they'll make us want to quit, but they're here to help us change, to be reborn. You have to die to be born, right? And so our body and our ego and our mind and our nervous system oftentimes fights it. It takes time. And so if you resist that going backward, you've got a beginning, right? And you've got you're being encouraged to go after your dreams. Yes, go after your dreams. Why are you waiting so long? That's what I keep hearing. Why are you waiting? Now is the time. Now is the time. Got that eschaton card, which is like heaven. So to practice dreaming is to conscious time, taking conscious intuitive time to plant seeds, to plant new seeds that will grow. And how do we do that? I like writing out our dreams, being specific with our dreams, so specific, and then that we know what it feels like already be destined to be. It helps to feel those things, and I have to constantly remind myself that because I am going through a Plutonian time, right? So taking time to dream is really, really important, and it feels really good because we can reflect on things that have happened and then move past them and put ourselves in a place of possibility, because anything can happen in your dreams, right? I always tell people that we have certain types of dreams to teach us what it feels like to say. I always bring up flying, right? We fly in our dreams oftentimes to teach us what that feels like, and so we can take that feeling into our day-to-day. If we can feel like we are flying freely in our day-to-day, then we can manifest that actual, like, flying through life, that kind of thing, that joyousness, right? So take time. Don't give up yet. Don't give up. Take time to start the new thing and be specific and write down your dreams. Make them happen. Go after it. Yeah, Virgo. It feels dark now, but, you know, there's a balance. It always balances itself out. Next up, Libra, the romantic. The celestial artist Libra creates harmony with an aesthetic grace. The romantic of the zodiac, there's a charm about Libra that inspires collaboration. The symbol of the scales reflects the need for equilibrium in the form of balance and fairness within relationships and decisions. Sometimes dwelling too long on what is right action, Libra has a reputation for being indecisive at times. Focused on relationships, Libra sees the concept of we as paramount. That's September 23rd to August 22nd. That's an air sign, and it's cardinal. If it's loud in here, somebody's enjoying themselves, but that's the reality of being in an art space. And I got a lot of cool art stuff coming up, everybody. I'm doing a lot of fun art. I hope that you'll join me in this journey too. I know sometimes you put yourself out there in with one project for that project, but this year for me has already about showing myself and my multiple talents, and I've got some crazy stuff that I've been working on that I've been kind of hiding. Anyways, Libra, the romantic. To share joy, connect to higher states. Got the Leo card again. Ooh. Share joy with others. All, one, or none. This is a very Libra card, by the way. The all, one, or none card. You got connect to higher states with the Earth card. And Leo, the Leo card, this is the card of being yourself. And you got the be yourself card. So when these readings are very, like, straightforward. Sharing joy. Sometimes we can get stuck in the darkness of honestly on Instagram and things like that, getting really stuck in the loop of darkness. Sharing joy with others is more powerful. We need to recognize the darkness, but share joy in balance with that, because you are Libra, and need to be in balance, but this is sharing joy with your friends and people around you. This is working together to share more joy. You see these people, there's lines going in between them because they're all connected and they're all standing by one another. So share joy with your community, because this is a year to do so. The world is a crazy place right now. And you've got to connect to higher states. You may need to find groundedness by going inside. Right? Being unshakable is what I mean. Taking time for silence, the void. This sounds like, to me, it feels like nature is going to be your gateway towards new creative endeavors and towards reaching a higher state of understanding, right? Our crown chakra connects us to the heavens, and so this year it's asking you to connect to the heavens. And then you've got the Leo card. I don't have to tell you anything about these two. Be yourself. Being yourself is being proud of who you are and releasing expectations of others, right? Being yourself requires that you honor yourself, right? Honor the things that you are here for and that you love and that you mean and that you know, and not compromising on those things. So very, very good reading. Sharing joy with our friends is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Something changed with the audio. Can you hear me now? I think, a bunch of people just popped up outside. Let me go see if I can address it. One second. Let's see. They're so loud. I didn't know this was going to happen. So I just moved into this space a couple days ago, over a week ago, and it's part of a gallery. The gallery is having an exhibition, but they didn't let me know. So I'm still getting onboarded to this stuff, so I had no idea. But it's definitely a party out there. Can you discern my voice from all the rest of the noise? I'm not sure what else to do. I can reschedule. I can yell at him, but I'm kind of in a place where probably too much. I thought this mic was just me because it's usually like a drum mic. It's very specific. It's used for live recordings and things. I was hoping that it wouldn't carry over so much. Let's keep going. Sorry that it's loud. Just pretend we're partying. There's a couple people that have a party in my house right now. A lot of. This is like a boiler room set or something. You think it's my mic? Well, are you sure? Doesn't seem to be. Nothing has really changed. Let me check in my stream. Am I warbled? up the same? I don't know. I'm not sure. Sorry, everyone. I'm not sure what's going on with the audio. I wish I could. That's really strange. Nothing has. I've not changed anything. Still hear you, but it isn't picking you up clearly. Can you hear this? That little tap. That's so strange that it would do that. Okay. But can you hear this at all? I'm gonna do some tests. Test this guy. Can't hear the tap. Can you hear this tap? Let me check something real quick. I'm so sorry, everyone. Yeah, it's picking up from my laptop. I can try to change it here. Where's my... Okay, let's try this real quick. Uno momento. That must be why I got so out all of a sudden. And audio input capture. Kicked my mic off. I don't know why. Let's try that. Okay. Well, I could get, we could just muscle through. I can put the laptop closer to me. What do y'all think? Well, this one, it just kicked off my, it kicked my, it kicked my mic all the way off my computer. Just gonna crowd the table here a little bit. Just move the... Move my setup. This is funny. A lot of cool. Scorpio is October 20 to November 20, and this is the rising, represented by the mythical phoenix. Transformative, the depth, mysterious and strong-willed, the scorpion reveals powers, the nature of life itself. Asks us to die a little daily, not just to go. And there are water sticks. And I'm not sure what all of a sudden. I could start the stream if we wanted to. Figure it out. I got it just keeps. Is it working? It says it's maybe settings. Sorry, everyone. Better. It was a laptop. Is that better? All right, let's do cards for Scorpio. I'm really not sure. Oh, it appeared. There we go. This should fix. No idea why that happened. This is be much better. Good. Technical. It should be good. Wiggle the mic cable? No. All the way. Then hey. So wiggle in my cables. What on? Well, how about why don't I restart now? I'm going to go to and restart because I'm not exactly what's happening. Schedule a nice go from there. One. This is unfortunate. Let's see. Definitely retrograde. 2. Go. Public, we want this to go on. So I will list this real quick. Live. Let me get on the stream key. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna post this video later. We have to move the stream into different. We're moving this different thing. All right, y'all. I'm gonna log off and log